Well, I'm going to be heading down to the Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever you want to call it, to get some red patio blocks. If the car ever starts. What am I saying? It's not going to start. It always starts. You just have to use the manual choke. Anyway, this is the perfect thing to carry El Camino. Perfect thing to carry lots of blocks in. So I'm going to get about 50 of them if they have that many. So 16-inch red brick squares. I like using those because you ever crack one, you just replace it, and you can always extend on the patio as big as you want. I'm probably going to make it quite a bit of extension. So with 50 for now. Yeah, I just picked up 40 because that's really bad. All it fits on this thing, and this thing was barely moving with 40, so I took some off. This was 10 high. Got some in there. So I don't know what the hell these things weigh, but if they're 20 pounds each, that's 800 pounds. So that's enough for a little El Camino. Well, we just 40 blocks in it. It's loaded down pretty good. See that? So if I put 10 more in it, we'll go in the front seat. I was curious what these blocks weigh, so I took the digital scale out here and zero it out. It's got a cloth on it, so I don't scratch it up. And just rest it on there. 30.2 pounds. So these blocks aren't lightweight. So when I got 40 of them, that was 1,200 pounds. So kind of figured it was a couple pounds, but I didn't think it was that much. I thought it was maybe a max of 20, but that's what they weigh. 16-inch square standard patio blocks are 30 pounds each. So if you go to get 50 of them, it's 1,500 pounds, just as a note. So I'm going to install these puppies now, one at a time. Well, in Florida, it's pretty easy to put these things down because the soil is basically, I'd say, about 75% sand. So now, if you have a flat ground like over here, the only thing you'd have to do is make sure you don't remove too much soil, because what you want is to use the compacted soil that is already there. In other words, this ground has been compacted for decades and decades and decades. It's been undisturbed. It's no landfill or anything like that. So if you just take off the exact amount of dirt, or actually sand, and you lay these down, they go nice and smooth. Obviously they don't match, but they will match eventually. And I'm just going to keep getting 40 at a time until it fills in this whole area. So that's what I'll be doing. So, but this is cheap because you can move these damn things around if you have to. But I've had these things on here probably for, I don't know, 15, 20 years, and they don't break, and I drive on them and everything else. So, and you can see they're only that thick. They're not that thick. So, I don't know, they're less than 2 inches. But I've driven on these before, not a lot, but I never broke one. So, they seem to be pretty good.